Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's clayrammage. We're back. We have another Goodwill Bins Haul. Let me get that little thing out of the way. Goodwill Bins Haul today. My wife and I went this morning and found some great stuff for resale. And for those who don't know, I am a part-time reseller on eBay, and we have an antique booth that we sell through, and then occasionally on Facebook Marketplace or local stuff like Craigslist or whatever. So anyway, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you to all my new subscribers recently. That's really awesome. And appreciate you guys following along on our fun little journey that we have of sourcing fun little items and really just mostly going to the bins and finding some amazing stuff at the Goodwill bins. And so again, we found some amazing stuff today. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and that all helps support this channel. I greatly appreciate that. And so yeah, and then if you want, you can hit the little bell. That'll send you a notification whenever I put out new videos, which is Tuesdays, sometimes Thursdays and Saturdays. Always Tuesdays and Saturdays. It's been Thursdays a lot and Sundays lately a little bit too when I have an extra video. So but definitely Tuesday, Saturdays for sure. So let's just get into our haul today. It's again another eclectic mix. So let's just start with this little guy. He is a Fontanini piece, made in Italy. He's a musician, so he's probably part of some sort of a Christmas caroling or something. I don't really know. It is signed on the bottom E. Simonetti, who's, you know, he does a lot of stuff for them. I'm sure he was the original designer of this figurine. And they sell for $10 to $15. So, you know, it's a nice item, fairly popular, fairly easy to sell. And then we found this fun little ginger pot. We actually found the lid first, and then we're like, oh, that's a pretty lid. Then we found the rest of it. And it's Imperial Imari Japan is marked on the bottom. So I thought, you know, this is a smaller ginger jar, which I like the size of it, so that's why I got it. And it could be fairly popular. Another exciting find, I thought, I really like these. This is a string of vintage Christmas lights, but these are the candles, and then they clip onto the side of the tree, but they're the tall candle style, which I thought was really cool. I had never really seen these before. So I picked up the whole string. At our bins, we pay 99 cents for electronics, so I got all of that for 99 cents. So, so yeah, there were some other newer ones in there that I didn't pick up, but I did like that one. So I picked that one up. This one is actually going to a friend who collects bunnies, and Cindy goes, oh, Nicole needs this. Yes, Nicole North Garden. So Nicole, you're going to be seeing this. It's actually a music box, and as it goes around, this spins and it actually rocks, which is really kind of cool. Now I wound that up, it's going to go. So yeah, so that was that. One of the first things I found was this yellow goblet. Not sure of the pattern. It's very heavy glass. It's not marked as far as the manufacturer, but I just liked it. These types of goblets, you know, sell pretty good. Not a big dollar item. And then we picked up some more things for the backpacks for the homeless that we do. Some lotion, deodorant, and we put these clear plastic water bottles in there so they can refill them easily enough and do that. Oh, and all total today we spent $29.77. So we've been averaging around the $30 mark, which is good. My wife needed a new stapler, so we found a swing line stapler. Needs a little clean, but we'll get to that. And you guys have to stay. I'm going to show you my favorite find, which, you know, some of you will probably guess what it is. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you what we found. We'll kind of go through it together. It's kind of a surprise. Cindy kind of briefly looked through it. It's a baggie full of stuff, and it's not jewelry, by the way. That jewelry is right in front of me. But I found this belt, which I thought was really cool. It's an alligator belt. So it's got this brass alligator with some rhinestones, it looks like, on it. And, you know, and then it's hand-tooled leather, but not an alligator pattern per se. It's kind of a different pattern, which I thought was kind of cool. And it is leather. and it's got some discoloration on the back, but I just like the front part of it. So I'll see about cleaning this up. And usually with leather, even if it's oil, they have products out there that you can clean that and get the oil out of the leather. So, but I just never saw a belt like that. So got to get what stuff when you've never seen it before, right? We picked up this little stool. You know, like, why would you pick up a stool? Because our bed is really high, and so my wife uses the stool, but it's red, and our bedroom is silver and gray. So we picked up this gray stool that will better match our bed rather than the red one that she's been using. So that's an aesthetic decoration piece. That's why we did that one. And then I picked up this book. Some of you guys know I'm a great fan of the classic cars, especially the 1930s. Those are my favorites. So I picked up this book. We paid 29 cents an inch. So for a stack of books, depending on how tall it is. So this one, I paid 29 cents for that book, which I'll do all day long. Okay, so we got some just miscellaneous small bits of jewelry. Here's a snowman. Here's some happy holiday face. Earrings. I'll just go through these things fairly quickly. I don't think there's anything exciting. Did find this little guy. He's not a piece of jewelry, he's just a decoration, but I think he's the Easter Bunny. I've never seen one of these little bead guys as an Easter Bunny, so I thought that was cool. I'll put him down with the pink elephant. Found a red bangle bracelet. Just plastic beads, nothing fancy. I put these all in a lot, miscellaneous stuff, and sell them that way, either in jars on the pink elephant, or I'll list them on eBay or something. So this is just looks like a really tarnished bracelet. I'm just looking to see if it's marked, because it's hard to tell if it's silver, or what it is. It does look like it's a silver plate, just heavily tarnished. There's this little tiny one. That's a tiny bracelet. Looks like. Here's a necklace with stars and pearls and whatnot. Looking for a tag. No tag on it. No brand name that I see. And then there's this necklace. It's all tangled up. Come on now. There we go. That style necklace. Oh, this one still has a tag on it. It's got another tag. I don't know if you guys recognize that symbol. It's not a name, it's just a symbol. How well that is focusing. But there's that one. And that one goes with that one. I found a watch. Not an expensive watch, just an inexpensive woman's watch. But again, I picked those up because you're not paying much for them. I put those in lots. Found a nice long gold chain. One earring, plastic earring. Found a bunch of loose buttons that I threw in here. Some Easter egg earrings. Oops, and another earring. And then there was this shell chip bracelet. So, and another random earring. So that's kind of what we found for jewelry. Not the exciting thing we found last week, but I did find this. This is exciting. This is a vintage juicer. It's like an agate, so I'm not sure if this is going to glow. It's not marked that I can find, but it's like in perfect shape, no chips. It's dirty, but it's not chipped or cracked. So that was exciting. People love that green. My wife picked up some folders, file folders. That's what those are. I'm saving you for a little bit. Then we have my wife picked up an Easter basket, which came in handy because then we store stuff. More packs of Kleenex. Again, we put these in the backpacks. Oh yeah, I found a couple of additional beaded items. One of them being, these need to be cleaned, they're pretty dirty, but this little girl in a pretty dress and this beaded basket. Which somebody put some styrofoam ball in the middle. So they probably actually had flowers in here at one time. But yeah, so these were a lot of work for somebody to make, and then they ended up in the bins. So I don't know if there's a market for those or not. I haven't sold any of those at the Pink Elephant, but that's where I'm going to put them. And I found this strainer, this pan strainer. It's marked Foley, Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is, of course, where we're at in the Twin Cities. And I like the olive green handle on it. So nice vintage kitchenware. Kitchenware does well. Found a couple vintage sunglasses. Although these, they're filthy dirty. I just like the side design on these. But then I also found a pair of vintage bomber glasses, and these are always fairly popular with the mirror shades from, you know, from the movie Top Gun. That's where they became very popular. So I found these, which I'll clean them up. I put these in my ultrasonic cleaner and give them a good cleaning that way. Found these two cardboard ornaments. They say made in Taiwan, so you know they're not too vintage, but they're made to look more vintage than they are. But Christmas stuff always sells well. Cindy found this when she was digging through stuff. It's a little purse, but actually when you pull it out, it's one of those head coverings. It's plastic head covering for when it rains. But the package is marked Madrid, so it was probably bought as a souvenir and brought back sometime long time ago. Oh, it's got Venezuela, El Prada, España, Grand Hotel, Stockholm. So it's like in a little travel bag, which I thought was pretty cool. And travel goods can be popular. Oh, there's this huge bracelet too. It's missing some rhinestones on it, but that's a big bracelet. I thought this was funny. This isn't old, but I thought it was funny. It looks like an old cell phone, but it's actually a flask. And since we sell a lot of barware down at the Pink Elephant, I'm going to put it down there. I never saw one of those things before either. So it's got its own little case too. So you can have it on your belt and wear it into the concert and bring your drink with it. Found this vintage magnifying glass with a light. It has the sticker made in Hong Kong on the back. And I found this vintage Santa, but he's missing his hat. He needs a hat. So I'm going to have to keep looking for a hat. Again, he's one of these bead creatures. Creations, not creatures. But I liked him. I thought he was cute. Found a vintage, this is not vintage, it's a pewter Avon ornament. It's like the angel and the star. That's really nice. Some of you will remember my saga with the Hamilton Beach mixer. And don't you like the way that frames my face? Anyway, and how I had found a mixer at the bins for 99 cents, the chrome one, but it didn't have the beaters. And so then a couple weeks later, I'm at an estate sale that had a similar model where the beaters would fit. And I went back on half price day. It was still there. So I paid $6 for the mixer, 2 mixing bowls, accessories, and the beaters. And all I wanted was the beaters. Well, today at the bins, guess what? There's another Hamilton Beach mixer with the beaters in the box. So I just grabbed the beaters. Now I got 2, but why did I do that? Because the beaters alone are $25, it's sell for about $25 just for these. So I bought these to resell. Oh, it's so funny. It's ironic how those things happen. Found this at the bins too. I'm assuming it's a woman's shoe mold. Yeah, never saw one that small or with that funky point. So if you guys have seen one or know exactly what kind of shoe this is, I wonder if it's not for one of those really high pointed toe boots or high heels or something. But you know, this is a good vintage item. So anyway, I don't know. Found a vintage made in Japan salt or pepper. There's just one of them in the little bird. And then this cute little Scotty dog, same thing. salt or pepper, but just one of them. I was disappointed we couldn't find the other one, but both of them are marked Japan on the bottom. But he's cute enough. He doesn't have to be a set. Isn't he? Look at that face. He's so cute. Anyway, all right. So that's that stuff. So then, and we can go through this together. I found this bag, and it's full of, that's right, flatware, servingware, utensils, whatever you want to call them. But look at this. Look at that spoon. Look at how beautiful underneath that is. Now you can tell this one's a silver plate without even having to look at it, because it's got that green, what they call vertigree on it. And so right away you know that the base metal is starting to deteriorate and the plate is kind of gone. But I just love ornate silverware. This one is again a serving spoon with a gold wash on the end of it. And this is a Sheffield piece from England. This one was a Rogers piece, I believe. Nope, this one, yes, it's a Rogers, but it's an old Rogers, based on their stamp. It's kind of hard to see the stamp. And then there's these huge serving spoons. These are silver plate too. But this one's by a Jericho. I've never heard of Jericho before. This one is patented July 14th. It's like 1911. Look at this. Look at how big those are. Those are huge. This one just has a pineapple mark on the back. It's really hard to see. And this one is marked Schluter, which sounds German. And it's got a patent date again. It's kind of hard for me to see. But again, another huge serving spoon. Never seen it that big before. And then huge serving fork, which is awesome. This one's called International Deep Silver. I assume that's International Silver Company, and Deep Silver was the brand. This long spoon, look at the ornate work on that. It's really cool. It's made in England. A number of these pieces were made in England. So, oh no, here's another spoon that has been very well used. Look at the inside of that. That is well used. Imperial silver plate. So yeah, not much value in that one. So again, we pay by the pound. We paid $1.79 a pound today. This one's a community plate, cake serving spoon, or whatever you want to call it, cake serving. This one is marked Sterling, Nihilus, Norway. So this is a Norway sterling silver spoon. Exciting. Cindy said she saw some sterling in here. That's one of the pieces. There's a little tiny spoon. And this, I believe, is, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's marked 830, which is another grade of silver, not, yeah. And then it's got a scale as the mark on the back. We'll have to do more investigation. I'm not familiar with what that is. Look at this beautiful serving fork, probably like an olive fork, and it's marked 800, which is another type of silver. So it's 80% silver, 20% other metals. 925, which stands for 92.5% silver content with 7.5% other metals. So if you see 800, it's 800 or 80% silver and 20% other metals. Sorry, I got distracted by this one. This one's Meridian Silver Plate SP Company, which I assume is silver plate. It's kind of a funky knife. It's got a different design on it. It's kind of cool. Put that one aside. Here's another one. This one's called Coin Silver Triple Plate. Another small, like, butter knife. Here's another. Oh, I think I have one of these, yeah. Patent pending Rogers butter knife. I have some in this particular pattern. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. Oh, here's another similar knife to that first one I had, and another one. So there must be a whole set. They must be like a set of dessert knives. Then there's these fabulous spoons. There's a set of these too. And this one, I can't, what does it say? Focus. Serita? S-E-R-E-T-A. It looks like Serita. Never heard of that. But that's a beautiful spoon. Like I say, there's multiple of them. There's that one, and then there's another one of that same pattern. There's another one of that pattern. So there's 4 of them. What's the, oh, this is a souvenirs. James Monroe souvenir spoon. James Monroe. Cool. Oh, this one is a marked sterling. It says sterling handle. So the handle on this is sterling. This is another serving fork, probably for olives or pickles. So yeah, so this handle is sterling and the other is probably stainless steel. There's another one of those Cerdas. And this one's a beautiful one. Another Rogers. A lot of silverwares. It's made by Rogers. Nickel silver. So this has a high nickel content with some silver in it. Yep, that's another of that Rogers pattern. This is exciting. Another same Rogers pattern. Sterling, oh, it says sterling plate. Interesting. Never seen a sterling plate before. So look that one up. Another one of those knives. Here's a gold fork. This one says Dirylite. D-I-R-I-L-Y-T-E. Dirylite. Whatever that is. There's 2 of those. There's the salad fork and then the regular fork. But there's only 2. I don't know. There's another one of those knives. Another one of those knives. One of the Rogers spoons. Yep, that's another one of the Rogers spoons. This is a different one. It's another Rogers spoon, just a different pattern. That's kind of nice. It kind of matches the ones we use all the time. So. All right, we'll pull out the rest here. Oh, look at this. This beautiful little pendant was in there. Oops. Back it up for the light, and then it's glossy. Huh. Oh, it's even signed on the bottom. We'll have to look that one up. All right, so here's some more of those little gold tone spoons. I wonder, 830. 830 can also have a gold meaning. I'll have to look those up, but I think it's probably silver. So there's 4 of those little ones. Here's a Japan souvenir spoon. That's cool. And this one is silver Mexico. Mexican silver spoon. Ooh, shoehorn. That's funny, that's in there. I like it. There's more of those knives. Here's another. I can't even read what that says. Oh. Serving fork. Argent. I don't know what that says. Oh, here's another Cheyenne, Wyoming. This is a copper spoon. That's kind of cool. Here's another NAL, Northwest Airlines, I bet you. Northwest Airlines spoon. That's cool. Oh, there's another one of those. Gold spoons, and then this last one. Again, the stamp is so bad you can't read it. That's what we got today, folks. Isn't that exciting? Some great finds. Got some sterling silver utensils. I don't know. We just find it. Still, love the juicer. That's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.